Who doesn't love a great outing to the water park with family and friends in this hot and steamy summer season? Water parks are so fun with adventurous and fun-filled slides and rides to enjoy with near and dear ones. We all love riding the water slides. It is indeed the best way to beat the heat on a hot summer day. But unfortunately, these water slides can be extremely dangerous in opposition to the thrill they provide. Notably, many cases have been registered against world popular water slides for being responsible for people's miseries. Many of them have been banned because of their hazardous construction. Here are top 10 of the most insane water slides that got banned due to the danger they posed to the riders. Stick around till the end for a great fun ride. Number 10. Shoot the Rapids, Cedar Point, Ohio. Shoot the Rapids was a log flume water ride located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. The ride was built and designed by IntaRide and opened to the public on June 26 of 2010. Based on a Western theme, Shoot the Rapids featured two drops with the second one crossing under the first. In February 2016, reports surfaced that the ride would be permanently dismantled. On February 20 of 2016, Cedar Point officially announced the ride's permanent closure. Shoot the Rapids was a massive water slide that used a raft on which 10 people rode at the same time. This resulted in some major accidental incidents in history. Number 9. Steamer Slide, Calypso Water Park, Canada. Calypso Water Park must pay $500,000 in penalties after receiving one of the stiffiest fines ever handed down in the province for safety violations. Ontario Justice of the Peace Julie Lawson fined the Limoges Area Water Park $400,000 on Monday for safety violations in the summers of 2011 and 2012 that left some water sliders seriously injured. An additional $100,000 was added to that amount in the form of a 25% victim surcharge. Calypso has been found guilty in April of 6 violations under the Technical Standards and Safety Act. It was slammed with over 20 charges of safety violations in 2015. Steamer Slide was the reason behind several injuries of the riders. Number 8. Verruckt, Kansas City Water Park. Verruckt was a water slide located at the Schlitterbahn Kansas City Water Park in Kansas City, Kansas. At the height of 168 feet 7 inches, Verruckt became the world's tallest water slide when it opened on July 10th of 2014, surpassing Kilimanjaro at Aldeia das Águas Park Resort in Brazil. The ride was designed in-house, led by John Schooley with assistance from park owner Jeff Henry. It was featured on an episode of Extreme Water Parks that aired on the Travel Channel in June of 2014. Shortly before the ride opened, Verruckt permanently closed in 2016 following a fatal incident involving the decapitation of a 10-year-old boy. One of the tallest and largest water slides in the world, the Verruckt water slide became the site of the rider's horrific accidents. Number 7. Giro Nemo Falls Action Park, New Jersey. Water-based attractions made up half of the park's rides and accounted for the greatest share of its casualty count. Mountie Creek Water Park and its currently revived Action Park still operate some of these attractions. Besides, there was also a miniature golf course as well as standard pools and rides for children. These were sometimes smaller, safer versions of the park's main attractions. The infamous water slide was banned from use after several people were injured and died because of the lack of safety precautions at the water slide. Number 6. Fort Rapids Indoor Water Park. It doesn't deserve any rating other than horrific. This place has been closed down by the Health Department, EPA, BBB, AGO, and a few other agencies. Food poisoning was found all over the buffet at the seafood restaurant there. The manager responded to my last review stating that they agreed with us. They did not. They never offered a refund of our money, let alone ask if we were okay from the food poisoning. Anything they say is a lie. Our local News 6 did an investigative review on it while it was being shut down completely. I will continue to give this review here as well as many other places until our money has been refunded, so this will be updated continuously. Water slides inside Fort Rapids Water Park was closed down in February of 2016 due to a history of health and security violations. Number 5. Cannonball Loop Action Park, New Jersey. In the mid-1980s, GAR built an enclosed water slide. It was not unusual for that time. In fact, the park already had several such slides. However, on this one, they decided to build a complete vertical loop at the end. similar to that of a roller coaster. The resulting slide, called the Cannonball Loop, was so intimidating that employees have been reported that they were offered $100 to test it. Fergus, who described himself as one of the idiots who took the offer, said, $100 did not buy enough booze to drown out that memory. The Cannonball Loop water slide was shut down after just 1 month of operation because it lacked safety measures. Of course, obviously it would. Number 4. Sahara Sidewinders, Kalahari Resort, Ohio. A family is suing a Wisconsin Dells resort, alleging that a young boy was injured on a ride that the business knew was unsafe. The lawsuit, filed in Sauk County Circuit Court Wednesday on behalf of a teenage boy from Michigan, claimed the boy was injured on a ride at the Kalahari Resort in June 2012. The ride, known as the Sahara Sidewinders, imposed an unreasonable risk of injury to Kalahari's guests. The family's attorney, Brian Hotkiss of Appleton, stated in the lawsuit. He also wrote that Kalahari was aware of the unreasonable risk of injury due to prior reported incidents, and that the resort made no reasonable alterations or safety precautions to mitigate the ongoing risk. People have filed complaints against the Sahara Sidewinders water slide after being insanely injured while riding this slide. It had to be later closed down by the resort. Number 3. Insano Waterslide Beach Park, Brazil. Insano, the crown jewel of Brazil's giant water park, beach park, is the tallest freestanding body slide in the world. During riders free fall from the top, about the height of a 14-story building, to the bottom of the steep drop at speeds of up to 65 miles per hour. Built in 1989, the 135-foot high ride held the Guinness record for the world's tallest water slide up until 1999, when it was beat out by the 193-foot Kilimanjaro in Rio de Janeiro. Still, Insano does justice to its name by being the tallest freestanding body slide and is certainly one of the most radical rides of the planet. One of the world's largest and scariest water slides, Insano is a Guinness World Record holder as well. Number 2. Black Hole Water Slide, Wet n Wild Water Park, Orlando. If you always thought the only way you could be able to experience a black hole was to travel in space, you might want to check out the newest attraction in Wet n Wild. It will save you a long-distance trip. The Black Hole, a 500-foot fully enclosed water slide that opened Monday, is the newest addition to the water park. The shape of the ride gives you a clue to what's in store. You walk up a 50-foot incline to the sounds of roaring engines only to see a spaceship with flashing lights emerging from a mist. Then you enter one of the 2 black tubes and go on a twisting, turning journey through the darkness. The vehicle for the journey is a figure-8 shaped inflatable tube that holds 2 people. The ride, which uses 100,000 gallons of recycled water, that is, the recycled water a minute, covers 500 feet and takes 30 seconds to experience. One of the most infamous water slides, Black Hole has been the victim of several lawsuits filed by the people who faced injuries in this death trap. Number 1. Aquasphere, PARC, Australia. There's nothing like a family raft ride for family togetherness in hospital emergency rooms. Yes, at the Peninsula Aquatic Recreation Centre in Frankston, Australia, parents can bond while watching their children receive treatment for multiple waterslide-related injuries. PARC has a pair of notorious slides, but its Aquasphere has been linked to an unusually high number of accidents. On one occasion, 2 adults hit their heads inside the slide's tunnel and suffered head injuries. Park officials shut the slide down for 10 months, but just days after the reopening, there was another incident. This time, a woman experienced severe back pain after riding the Aquasphere, and on another occasion, a boy fell off the tube inside the ride and was battered around the inside of the ride before he was ejected. According to one witness, the boy lost consciousness for nearly 15 minutes. Aquasphere water slide at the Peninsula Aquatic Recreational Center was given the axe in 2016 due to the repeated injuries to swimmers. It was dismantled to make way for a new raft water slide. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss our future videos.